हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम टू मैथमेजेस्टिक। आज हम करेंगे क्लास 10th मैथमेटिक्स का चैप्टर 1 रियल नंबर्स। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद रिकॉलिंग ऑफ द रियल नंबर्स। क्लास 9 में हमने दो तरह के नंबर्स पढ़े थे, रेशनल नंबर्स एंड इरेशनल नंबर्स। Rational numbers are the numbers which are of the form p by q, where q is non-zero. These numbers are called rational numbers. So all the natural numbers, all whole numbers, integers, all are the part of rational number. Natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, all are rational numbers. And irrational numbers we read, which are rational numbers are that are terminating and as well as non-terminating but repeating. These are called rational numbers. And irrational numbers are numbers which are non-terminating and non-repeating as well. क्लास 9th में हमने दो तरह के नंबर्स पढ़े थे, रेशनल एंड इरेशनल्स. सो इफ वी the set of real number consists of both of these, all the rational and irrational numbers together. We call them the set of real numbers. So now let's start with the first definition in chapter 1, first theorem, that is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic, the statement of that is every composite number can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. So what does it mean? कोई भी composite number उसको आप factorize करके as a product of primes लिख सकते हैं, and जो भी ये factorization आएगा ये unique होगा apart from the order. That means आप उसके factors का order change करके तो लिख सकते हैं, but it will be a unique factorization. So suppose if we talk about a number, suppose 100. If we do the factorization of 100, what factors we will get? 2, 2s are 4, 5s are 20, 5s are 100. We will get these as the factors of prime factors of 100. We can write them 2 square multiply 5 square. So we can write this in the order 5 multiply 5 multiply 2 multiply 2 also. We can write this 5 2 5 2 as well. We can write 2 5 5 2. There are many ways to write them, but ultimately the number will be same. These are the only factors. इनके अलावा कोई और फैक्टर 100 का नहीं होता. 4 factors are there, 2 2 5 and 5. So apart from the order आप change कर सकते हैं, but this factorization is unique. There is no other factor of these 100 other than 2 and 5. So the fundamental theorem of arithmetic is useful in the two ways in the mathematics. First, to identify the rational number easily, and secondly to find the irrationality, to prove the irrationality of the numbers like root 2, root 3. So we will use the fundamental theorem of arithmetic in the proof of irrational numbers, as well as to prove to identify the number is rational or irrational. So in two ways we will use the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So now let's start with the concept of HCF and LCM first. So let's recall HCF and LCM, which we have done in class 5, class 6. So let's recall what is HCF of two numbers and how we can find HCF and LCM of the numbers. HCF is basically the product of the smallest power of each common prime factor in the numbers. And LCM is the product of the greatest power of each prime factor involved in the numbers. So let's take the HCF and LCM of two numbers. Suppose we have to find the HCF and LCM of two numbers 6 and 20. So let's do the prime factorization of these two numbers first. Let's do the prime factorization of 6, that is 2 into 3, and prime factorization of 20 is 2 into 2 into 5. These are the prime factorization of these two numbers. Now to find the HCF of these numbers, what we have to do? HCF निकालने के लिए आपको क्या करना है? HCF हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर। सो HCF के लिए हमें ऊपर और नीचे वाले नंबर्स में से जो पेयर बनाने होते हैं, सो दिस 2 and 2 दे मेक अ पेयर, बट यहाँ 3 है ही नहीं इसके फैक्टर्स में, तो दे कांट मेक अ पेयर। ऊपर भी कोई 2 नहीं है, 5 नहीं है, तो ओनली 1 पेयर इज देयर। सो द हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर, इस पेयर में से हम इस नंबर को एक बार यहाँ लिखेंगे तो दैट इज 2। सो HCF ऑफ 6 and 20 इज 2। द हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर, दोनों के बीच में जो भी फैक्टर कॉमन है उनका प्रोडक्ट जो होगा दैट इज द HCF। एंड अगर इन्हीं नंबर्स के LCM की अगर हम बात करें, LCM ऑफ 6 and 20, सो LCM इज काउंटेड एज, LCM के लिए हमें क्या करना होगा, सपोज वी राइट दीज नंबर्स अगेन, 6, 20, 2 multiply 5। LCM के लिए लीस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल। सो LCM में हमें क्या करना होता है, जो भी नंबर, सपोज 2 यहाँ पर फैक्टर है, 2 इसमें भी एक फैक्टर है, हमें सारे फैक्टर्स लेने हैं दोनों नंबर्स के, और जिस फैक्टराइजेशन में वो फैक्टर मैक्सिमम टाइम्स आ रहा है हमें उसमें से मैक्स लेना है वो। सपोज 2 यहाँ एक बार आ रहा है और यहाँ 2 बार, तो हम ये 2 बार वाला 2 यहाँ से उठाएंगे और यहाँ रखेंगे। मैक्सिमम टाइम्स जो भी फैक्टर जहाँ भी अपीयर हो रहा है वी विल राइट इट देयर। नाउ 3 यहाँ है बट यहाँ नहीं है, सो वी विल राइट ऑल द फैक्टर्स वी हैव टू राइट। 5 it is not appearing there in the factors of 6, so 5 we will take as well. So 2 हमने 2 बार लिया क्योंकि maximum times 2 times आ रहा है इसमें, 3 and 5, so their multiplication, 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 5s are 60, that is the LCM of these two numbers 6 and 20. सो HCF होता है जो भी हम पेयर बनाएंगे ऊपर नीचे और हर पेयर में से एक बार ले लेंगे, और LCM में हमें सारे फैक्टर्स एक बार ज़रूर लेने हैं। जितनी भी बार फैक्टर वो मैक्सिमम टाइम्स आ रहा है हम उतनी ही टाइम्स उसको लेंगे प्रोडक्ट में। सो HCF एंड LCM ऑफ 2 नंबर्स, यू हैव बीन डूइंग दिस HCF एंड LCM सिंस क्लास 4th आई थिंक। नाउ देयर इज एन important result regarding HCF and LCM. See, the question result is product of HCF and LCM of two positive integers is equal to the product of the numbers. So if we talk about HCF of two numbers A and B and LCM of two numbers A and B, if we multiply HCF and LCM of two numbers, the result will be equal to the multiplication of both the numbers. We can verify this result in the same example which we have done here, 6 and 20. We can verify this HCF of 6 and 20 and LCM of 6 and 20. We will check HCF was 2 and LCM was 60, that their product is 120, and the numbers product 6 and 20. Given numbers are 6 and 20, their product is also 120. That means HCF multiply LCM of two numbers, that will be equal to the product of the two numbers. So this result you can use in different ways. Suppose HCF is given, two numbers are given and their HCF is given, so we can find the LCM. Similarly, if LCM and two numbers are given, we can find the HCF also. So how we can apply them? But this result is not true for HCF LCM of 3 numbers. HCF of 3 numbers multiply LCM of 3 numbers is not equal to the product of the numbers. This result is applicable for only 2 numbers. 3 number के result की हम बाद में बात करेंगे. Let's solve 3 examples regarding this. So जो भी अभी तक हमने किया है उसके कुछ examples कर लेते हैं. Suppose exercise 1.1 जो है आपकी NCERT में, उसका question 1 है, express each number as the product of prime factors. So let's do that first. Yes, so let's do that first. HCF of, suppose we have to find the each number 140 as the question 1. We have to do the prime factorization of this, so we have to express this 140. We will do the prime factorization. 2 7s are 14, 0 0 as it is, 35s are 70, then 5 7s are 35. These are the factors of 140, so we can write them 2 multiply 2 multiply 5 multiply 7. So 2 is appearing twice, so 2 raised to power 2, 5 multiply 7. Now all of these factors are prime factorization, so this is called the product of its prime factors form. Okay, now we will do the question number 2 of the NCERT. To find the LCM and HCF of the two numbers, suppose 5 10 and 92, we will find the HCF and LCM and verify that LCM multiply HCF of the numbers is equal to the product of the numbers. So first we will find the prime factorization of 510. So let's divide by 2. 2 2s are 4, 1, 255 we will get. Now by 5 we will divide. Now by 3 we can divide this. So we got the factorization like this. Now divide the factors, find the factors of 92. By 2 we will divide first. Now again by 2 we will divide. So we got the factors as 510. Factors of 510 are 2, 5, 3 and 17. And factors of 92 are 2, 2 and 23. We got these numbers as the factors. So first we will find the LCM. LCM of the numbers is, we will write all the factors at least once and maximum times जो भी जिस भी factorization में वो number आ रहा है we will write as many times. So 2 here appearing the maximum times, यहाँ एक बार आ रहा है, यहाँ 2 बार, so we will write 2 twice. Now 5, 3, 17 and as well 23 also we will take. So their product will be R as LCM. Their product is 23460. And now we will find the HCF of these numbers, as HCF is the, we will make their pairs. Only 2 is in the pair, और भी किसी भी number का कोई pair नहीं बन रहा, तो HCF is 2 itself. Now we will verify the property that LCM multiply HCF will be equal to the product of numbers. Now we will verify. So LCM is here 23460 and HCF is 2. So their multiplication will be 46920. And here if we do the product of the numbers are 510 and 92. So if you will multiply them, you will find that their multiplication is also 46920. That means LCM multiply HCF is equal to the product of the numbers, hence verified. Now we can use this method to find the prime factorization LCM and HCF of 3 numbers, 4 numbers, any number of terms. We can find the LCM and HCF by the prime factorization method. Let's do the question number 3 of the NCERT. Find the LCM and HCF of the 3 numbers. Suppose the numbers are 12, 15 and 21. So we need to find their HCF and LCM. So let's do the prime factorization of these numbers. Number 2, prime factorization, 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12. Now 15, factorization of 15 is 3 multiply 5. Factorization of 27 is 3 multiply 7. We got the prime factorization. Now LCM of these 3 numbers, LCM, 2 appearing here twice, यहाँ नहीं है तो we will write it twice. 3 तीनों में एक एक बार है तो we will write it only once. 5 एक बार है, 7 भी एक बार है तो we will write them also once. So now their multiplication 420. That is the LCM. Now HCF, if we talk, HCF is the number which is common in all the factors. So all the factors, if we talk, 3, 3 and 3, here only this factor is common. So HCF will be 3 only. Now, so by this method you can find the LCM and HCF of any number of terms. Now we will do NCERT question number 4. In this we will use the result that LCM multiply HCF is equal to the product of the numbers. So question number 4 is given HCF of 2 numbers. Numbers are 306 and 657. HCF of these numbers is given to be 9 and we have to find their LCM. So what we will do here, first we will do the we will apply the result. Now to find the LCM, what we need to do, that product of numbers, we will divide it by the HCF of the numbers to find the LCM. By using this result, if we will take this, we have to find the LCM, we will take this HCF in the denominator. So now we will do the product of the numbers is 306 multiply 657 and HCF is given to be 9. We have to simply cut the numbers and find the answer. 9 7s are 63, 2 left, 9 3s are 27. We have to multiply 306 and 73 only, and that will be our LCM. So our LCM will be 22338. This is our answer. So by this method, if HCF you have to find out and LCM and two numbers are given, so we can find the LCM as well. Now there is an important result regarding the HCF and LCM of three numbers. So as I told you that LCM and HCF of three numbers is not equal to the product. What is the formula to find the LCM of three numbers? That product of three numbers multiply HCF of the three numbers divided by HCF of first two numbers multiplication HCF of last two numbers and HCF of first and third number. Similarly, you can find the HCF by multiplication of the numbers multiplied by their LCM divided by LCM of first two numbers multiplied by LCM of last two numbers and multiplied by LCM of first and last number. So by this method you can find the LCM and HCF of three numbers. So now rest of the question we will do in the next part. So wait for that. If you like my video, please share my channel, like my videos. Thank you very much. Now we will do question number 5. Check whether 6 raised to power n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. That means if we take any natural number n to the power of 6, we have to find out whether this number will end with digit 0 or not. Now we know that if any number ends with 0, then it should be divisible by either 0 or 5. So the number should be divisible by 5 here. So now the factors of 6 raised to power n are to multiply 3 raised to power n. So only factors of 6 are 2 and 3. But if this number ends with 0, it should have a factor 5, but there is no factor as 5. So that means this number 6 raised to power n is not divisible by 5 because 5 is not any factor of this number. This is not divisible by 5. And if the number is not divisible by 5, so that means its unit digit cannot be 0. So that means 6 raised to power n cannot end with digit 0 because it is not divisible by 5, so it cannot have the 0 at its units place. Now we will do the next question, that is question number 6. Explain why this number and this number are composite numbers. Now you can check the numbers carefully. Number is 7 multiply 11 multiply 13 plus 13, and here the second number is 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Their product plus 5. We have to prove that these numbers are composite number. Now we know that prime numbers are the numbers which have only two factors, 1 and itself, and the prime numbers which have more than one factors, they are called composite numbers. Now we will prove it here. This number as composite we will prove. Suppose this is the first number 13. You can see that we can take common from these. So 13 we will take common. 7 multiply 11 will remain here plus 1. Now we get this number as 13 multiply 77 plus 1 78, and we will do the factorization of this number. It will be 13 6 के factors हो गए 2 and 3. So that means there are 4 factors of this number 13 13 2 and 3. Now we can write this. Now that means this number is expressible as the product of prime number. So that means it is a composite number because this number has more than one factor. So this is a composite number. Similarly, we will prove the second number, that is 7 multiply 6 multiply 5 multiply 4 3 2 multiply 1 plus 5. Now we will use the same process. 5 we can take common from both the terms. 5 if we will take common from here, you will get 7 6 5. 5 we have taken common, 4 3 2 1 plus 1 you will get from here if you will take 5 common. Now simplify this, you will get 7 6 are 42, and from here 4 3s are 12, 2s are 24. 24 and 42 multiplication we have to do. So you can do the multiplication. You will get 1008 plus 1. That means 5 multiply 1009. These two are the factors of this number. That means this number has more than one factor. So this is a composite number again. So basically, to prove the number, any number to composite number, we need to make the factorization of that, convert into the prime factorization form, and if it has more than one factor, so we will call it composite number. Okay, now we will move to the next question, question number 7. That is very, very important. These kind of questions is in this question you have to understand what we have to find out. Read the statement first. There is a circular path around a sports field. Sonia takes 18 minutes to drive one round of the field, while Ravi takes 12 minutes for the same. Suppose they both start at the same time and at the same time and go in the same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? Now, in these kind of question, you have to understand when to use LCM and when to use HCF. Basically, HCF we use in the cases when we have to divide the given set of things equally. So then we use HCF. When we have to divide the given things equally among some persons, distribution is there, then we use the HCF. And when to use the LCM? When multiple things, when we have to find the time when multiple things will happen again. Smallest time when the multiple things will happen again. अलग अलग काम हो रहे हैं तो दोबारा कब होगा वही काम. तो in that case we need to find the LCM. सो LCM और HCF, बेसिकली हमें यही समझना है कि किस सिचुएशन में हमें HCF निकालना है और किस चीज़ में LCM. सपोज आपको कोई चीज़, कोई भी कैंडीज़ हैं, यू हैव टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूट अमंग 5 स्टूडेंट्स इक्वली. सो हाउ मेनी कैंडीज ईच स्टूडेंट विल गेट, लाइक दीज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशंस you need to find the HCF. And for LCM, suppose in the same case Ravi and Sonia are driving at the same they start driving at the same time in the same direction along the same path. So when they will meet again, so multiple things, 2 things are happening together, both are driving together. So when they will, smallest time when they will meet again. So in this situation we will find the LCM. So here in the given question we need to find the LCM of 18 and 12 only. So we need to factorize 18 and 12. So 18, factors of 18 are 2, 3s are 6, 3s are 18, and factors of 12 are 2, 2s are 4, 3s are 12. To find the LCM, as I told you in the earlier questions, we need to take all the factors LCM of 18 and 12. So here 2 is occurring once, here 2 is occurring twice, so maximum times we need to take. Similarly 3 is occurring 2 times here and here only 1 time, so we will take it twice. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 3s are 36. That means after 36 minutes they will meet again. That is the answer of the question. After 36 minutes they will meet again. So now our exercise 1.1 is complete. So if this video is helpful for you, so please like my video, share my channel. Thank you very much.